Temer reached the threshold of 171 about 2 hours into the voting, compared to 151 voting against him at that point. The final tally was expected later in the night. Temer survived a similar vote in August on a separate bribery charge. This accusation is fragile, inept, and worse than the first one, legislator Celso Russomano said while voting in favor of Temer. The opposition, which spent much of the day maneuvering to postpone the vote, blasted Temer. "I vote with more than 90% of Brazilians who have already convicted Temer's corrupted administration," said lawmaker Luísa Arundina. While it was a clear win for Temer, the president has become so weakened by repeated scandals that it remains to be seen whether he can muster support for key reforms. Temer, then vice president, took over last year after President Dilma Rousseff was impeached and removed from office. His term goes until December 31, 2018. Temer, 77, has spent recent weeks shoring up his support, doling out local projects, plum positions, and favorable decrees, and his allies had predicted he would receive at least the same support as in the previous vote on trying him. For several hours Wednesday, many opposition lawmakers refused to enter the chamber, hoping to deny the necessary quorum and delay the vote for as long as possible. Some who entered the chamber shouted, "Out with Temer!" A quorum was finally reached late Wednesday afternoon. Earlier in the day, Temer was hospitalized briefly for a urinary obstruction, but emerged smiling and flashing 2 thumbs up. The charges against him stem from a mammoth corruption investigation that began as a probe into money laundering and ended up uncovering systemic graft in Brazil's halls of power. Dozens of politicians and businessmen have been jailed in the probe. Temer denied the charges and contends the prosecutor who brought them had a grudge against him. In an address to lawmakers Wednesday, Temer's lawyer, Eduardo Carnelas, said the latest indictment contained no proof and was so confusing that it assaults the Portuguese language, it assaults logic. A few hundred people gathered on São Paulo's main thoroughfare to denounce Temer and ask for more affordable housing, but many Brazilians have grown weary of the seemingly endless succession of corruption allegations against their leaders. There were no protests in front of the Congress, for instance.